What's up, guys? This is DToxicz here, otherwise known as Andrew, and I am so excited to be able to bring you a new Toxic Thoughts commentary for the first time in almost 8 long years. So, with that in mind, for everybody that's here and that is new, I want to make sure that I let you know what a Toxic Thoughts commentary is. A Toxic Thoughts commentary is where I sit down and we discuss different views, opinions, and ideas that are going on in the world or the gaming industry or wherever it may be at this point in existence. And with all of those in mind, I like to open up my discussion to my community. So I really want my comment section involved, giving their opinions and their thoughts on what they think. And then I will include those comments in the next Toxic Thoughts video. I didn't have a Toxic Thoughts video before this one, so I wanted to make sure that I did get a comment from my previous video. So from my previous video where I updated all of you guys and had a nice little welcome back there, I did have a comment from Jewy saying, glad to see you're doing well. I'll be hopping on the Discord soon. Jewy is a wonderful friend of ours that we've had for a very long time. He's actually in some of our older videos, even in the Minecraft videos that are still on this channel. You can find him there as well. We've grown up a lot. He's grown up a lot since then, but I'm glad that he was still willing to sit down and watch my video and hang out and all that good stuff. So, Jewy, thank you. I appreciate you. I hope all is going well, and I look forward to seeing you soon in the Discord. So what are we going to talk about today? What's our toxic thought that's going to be on everybody's mind that we're all going to have a commentary over in the comment section? So, if you don't know, there is a famous YouTuber. He goes by the name of Linus, or Linus Tech Tips. He has a very large channel as well as a huge Twitter following and a large following in general. Linus is very much well known for his discussions on technology, whether or not it's laptops, TVs, 3D printing, Wi-Fi, and mostly PCs and building computers. But he recently got into a Twitter scuffle. Twitter scuffles. Oh man, Twitter drama, right? And he got into a Twitter drama. He got into a little piece of Twitter drama. I'm going to bring it up on the screen for you guys so you guys can see it there. But he was responding to somebody on Twitter where they had no idea how much money was actually provided by AdSense. Now, with that in mind, Linus then responds and says exactly this. Online websites and creators are supported by ads. I thought that was pretty common knowledge. Ad blocking is the exact same thing as piracy, literally the exact same thing. People will still do it, and I've been guilty of it at times, but we just need to be aware of the impact. Now, this sparked a huge controversy on Twitter, and a whole lot of people responded with a whole lot of negativity towards this man. So I wanted to sit down and talk with you about your thoughts in regards to this comment, and I want to give my thoughts as well, and we can have a nice conversation about this and give our toxic thoughts. So, overall, what is piracy? Well, I'll bring up the definition that's provided by Google right there for what piracy is. Now, when we're looking at this definition, something that's important to recognize here is the context of the situation in which Linus is referring. He's not necessarily referring to this concept of an illegality, so to speak, or a stealing, so to speak, to the sense of illegality. He's looking at it from the perspective of piracy as just being a pirate, in the sense of being able to take something without actually providing some form of payment for that service you are receiving. So with that in mind, let's make a quick comparison. So let's compare briefly with Netflix. You want to watch, let's say, well, we can't watch The Office anymore because they took that off of Netflix. So let's say we want to watch Stranger Things on Netflix. What if we decide that all of a sudden we no longer want to pay for Netflix in order to watch Stranger Things? What do? Well, of course, you're going to go out and you're going to watch it anyway, somewhere where you can get it for free. You are committing an act of piracy. You are avoiding payment in order to be able to still consume something that would originally cost money in order to have. Now, people look at that and they look at what's going on YouTube and they say, well, YouTube is a free service while Netflix is not. And you're correct. But part of what you do when you go on YouTube is you are stating to the creator of the video you want to watch is that, yes, I will sit through an ad in order to get your content because that's what I want. I want to be able to receive your content and I want to then not want to, but I will sit down and watch an ad in order to get said content. Now, where people get upset is that YouTube is a free service. And with that in mind, they should have the flexibility to be able to determine their time spent on said free service, correct? Well, let's compare that with TV commercials. TV in and of itself, the actual bare bones TV is free. You can actually just watch TV without actually having any form of a plan that goes along with it. However, there are commercials on that. No one ever said that you couldn't get up or change the channel or not watch the commercial. So for a YouTube ad, you can just walk away or ignore the ad instead of having AdBlock, and that then once again solves the problem. So what I want to make sure I ask each of you is this. What is your opinion on this? Do you feel like using AdBlock on YouTube is a form of piracy in the way that I've described it, or maybe in the illegal sense? Or do you feel like AdBlock should be something that we should just have so that way we can use our time wisely? Or should YouTube just not have ads in general? I'm interested to hear your thoughts and your comments down in the comment section below. And I'll be sure to choose somebody in that comment section that I feel had the best toxic thought. It's been a pleasure talking to you guys again and having this commentary, and I will see you guys on the next video. Later.